y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm Nakisha. Welcome to the winning team. Around here I give you tips and tools to build a profitable blog, and today we're talking about finding your niche. So on yesterday's Vlogmas video, a young lady commented and she had this question, and I thought it was so amazing because I get asked all the time. So I said, I'm gonna get on and answer your question. So she says, what if I don't know my niche yet or what I'm good at yet? What type of advice would you offer for a person starting out without a niche to zone in on? I thought that was a really amazing question, and I believe I've answered this before in a couple of other videos, but we're gonna go ahead and pull that on out and make this a standalone video. So what I think about having a niche is that it's super important. It's super important to be known for something out here in the blogger space, because why? There's so many other bloggers out here, right? So listen, you can blog about your life and all the things you have going on. If that's what you want to do and how you want to approach this, that's fine. I still believe that you need to be known for something. So how do you figure out your niche or what you want to blog about? I think the first thing that you need to do is consider your hobbies and the things that you just truly enjoy doing. It needs to be the thing that you just can't stop thinking about, okay? If you like to go skiing, ice skating, you like to crochet, you like to do hair, those are some of the things you should consider talking about in your blog. Now, the second half of that is to consider what you're good at, right? Sometimes we are good at things that are not necessarily our hobby. We just are naturally good at them, and it's just something that we do. So you need to think about those things as well. If you're having a hard time thinking about this one, it would be very beneficial to just ask your friends and family, what am I good at? Like, what do you see me, doing? You have to ask people those questions. It could be very odd and weird, especially if you have friends and family that may not be entrepreneurs, or they probably just look at you like, okay, why do you want to know? That's so random. But you can just ask them if you really want to know, or just think about the thing that people come to you for most often. What do people call you for? What is that one thing that it's like, oh my gosh, everybody asks me about that? Think about that thing and consider using that as a part of your niche. Then you need to think about what you actually do for a living. What type of expertise do you have? Like, are you a lawyer? Are you an accountant? Do you do customer service? What type of things do you do in your daytime job? Can you take some of those skills or the knowledge that you have with that thing and actually talk about it in your personal brand? Now, don't go doing anything that's going to be a conflict of interest with your employer or anything like that. Don't say Nakisha told you to do nothing like that, okay? But you should consider those skills. You're building them. You know about it. You literally do it for a living. Why not do it on the side and teach people the thing too? So, when you've thought about your hobby and your interests, you've thought about the things that you're good at, you've thought about what you actually do in your daytime job, combine all that together and see if you see some common things. Is there any overlap, right? Like, okay, dang, I am an attorney for a living, and I actually do like writing papers, and my skill is putting words together. Maybe I can create some sort of career type of blog for people to teach them how to, maybe get a job or become an attorney. You gotta think about things like that and see if there is overlap. Another thing you can do is do a niche combo. What do I mean by that? That is taking two things that you're either good at or you absolutely love, boom, slamming them together and creating a niche combo. So for instance, you're good at cooking soul food and you're good at putting in sew-ins. Boom, you got you a sew-in soul food channel, girl, okay? Does that make sense? That way you are fulfilling yourself on the side of what you enjoy doing, but then on the other hand, you are fulfilling that side. It's like, okay, but I'm actually good at that. You know what I'm saying? Because on your channel, on your YouTube channel, on your blog, there needs to be a balance, right? There needs to be passion when you talk about something. You need to know what you're talking about. People see through that. You know what I'm saying? And people love confidence, right? So you will speak with confidence about the things that you're sure about, right? And so when you speak with confidence, people can see that in you. And so it's super, super important to be talking about something, one, you either know, or two, that you actually love, right? So you think about all those things, and then you want to consider the profitability. Girl, I can't even talk. The profitability of those things that you just thought about putting together, right? So, for instance, let's stick with the soul food and sew-ins, girl. If that's going to be your channel, then you think about, how profitable can this be? Maybe I can work with hair brands. You know, I can talk about some hair products, or maybe I can talk about food. You know, so there's so many ways that you could monetize that soul food and sew-ins channel, honey. So many ways you could monetize that. Just like, girl, I'm getting excited thinking about it, okay? But listen, once you have come up with all those things, then you finally just decide on something. Decide on something that you think that you could stick with for at least a year. At least a year. Do you think that you can passionately create content for at least a year on this topic and truly, truly, truly engage an audience about the thing that you are talking about? Does that make sense? I hope this helps. If you like this video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.